Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be testing out in multiplayer the beautiful car that you see on the screen right now. And that is the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Now I know, some of you might be thinking, DBT, you call this beautiful? Well, yes, in my eyes, it is beautiful. Regardless, I'm gonna be testing it in multiplayer, but not in MP2, rather in MP1, because, well, it's a bit of a strange situation. I'll explain. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Because doing these things tells YouTube that this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way, I can continue making this content for you. So, if you want some more alu right here, like and subscribe. But alright, so what is the deal with this? First things first, I should probably explain that I'm recording this at the very end of a random multiplayer series. It's not like the end of the entire season or anything, no, just this multiplayer one. And you can see it ends in about 4 hours, but I'm only in Silver 1. What happened here is that because I was grinding quite a bit for the Nevera time attack and doing a bunch of things, I didn't get to play any multiplayer. You can see that my score is 158. So I never played. I did get the ranked all the way to Silver 1, and by the time this multiplayer series ends, probably I'm gonna get the ranked further into Bronze League, but hey, either way. The point is that I'm in Silver, and I thought, hey, let's use a Silver League class car. However, this car, the CLK GTR, is from Silver 4, while I am currently technically in Silver 1, where I should be able to use cars like this, a free try for the FX6K, and some other somewhat stronger cars, Corvette Grand Sport, Vantage, Apex, Apollo IE, so on and so forth, right? But again, the idea is to use the CLK GTR, and even though it's a bunch of sub-leagues under, right, or rather from what I should be using, I think it'll be fine. Now, this is a Class C car, maximum rank of 3575. I have a few epics applied into this. If we have a look, I have both acceleration and handling maxed, no epics on top speed or on nitro. So basically, this is half gold. And having a look at the general stats, top speed of 331, it's okay for Class C. It's a little bit on the fast side of Class C, but nothing special. Acceleration of 78.92 for Class C, it's okay. But considering that I might be facing some cars of other classes, this might not hold up very well. Pretty good or decent handling at 70.62, I would say it's on the good side. And Nitro 5651 is not particularly good. So, let's see how it does. Let's see what we're gonna face. Okay, and right away there's some FX6Ks. I see the Porsche Cayman, I see the Vantage GT12. So, even a Viper, interesting. So we'll see how this goes. The reality is that because I'm recording so incredibly late in this multiplayer season, I might kind of be smurfing. Now, I don't want to say it straight up because I'm not doing it on purpose, but like I said, I just didn't play basically for the entirety of the season. So now that I'm playing, I'm going to be playing against a bunch of people who have not been able to rank up any further. Oh, I had manual acceleration, my bad. It's just that I'll show you at the end of this video, I had manual acceleration on because I was taking some pictures with the boys, some of the room members. Again, I'll show you at the end of this video, but regardless. So yeah, right now, I'm gonna be facing against a bunch of people who are having some troubles ranking up. So it might be a little bit of a smurfing, but that is why I wanted to bring a car that is technically from a lower sub-league to see how it's gonna do, how it's gonna perform. And well, basically I should be playing with a tiny bit of a handicap, but we'll see. Now there's someone that is super far ahead of everybody. I wonder what he's driving. He might be one of those FX6K, because even though the FX6 is a low class S, even a low class S goes way faster than this and has, if I remember correctly, that car has some pretty good acceleration, though I'm not 100% sure. But hey, we'll figure it out. For now, at the very least, I'm gonna get a second place, but I'm really curious about that first one. But yes, I was saying, it is not that I'm purposefully, I think it's purposely. I've never known really the difference between those two words. I've read it a bunch of times, the practical difference on how to use those two, and yet I can never remember. Regardless, I'm not doing this on purpose. It's not that I'm trying to smurf, it's just that, hey, once again, I didn't play basically for the entirety of the season, so he gave me this opportunity to play over here. So what was it? Was it the FX6? No, it was actually the Vantage GT12 at a very good rank, so yeah, I mean, even though it's a Class B that is not particularly fast, it definitely is faster than my car, more agile, better nitro, so yeah, makes sense. Now, I should have probably mentioned since the beginning of this video that this is not a particularly relevant video to anything that is happening in the game right now. I actually don't know when I'm releasing this video. By the time I'm recording it, or by the time I'm releasing this video, I don't know, it might be a couple of days, a couple of weeks since I recorded it, who knows? The point is that I just wanted to have this video in case I need to release something in the channel and I don't have anything else because I've been busy or who knows. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit of fun just playing with this car because, man, it's been so long since I get to play with the lower classes of cars that why not take the opportunity. Now, I do believe that from the time that I'm recording this, in a couple of multiplayer series, the whole thing should reset. You know that, like, twice a year, I believe, or something like that. The entire multiplayer progression resets and you should go back to beginner league and all of that stuff. Not beginner, bronze league. I think that's gonna happen relatively soon, but still, hey, wanted to take the opportunity to grab this thing. There's so many cars in Class D and Class C that I would like to make videos on testing in their proper league in multiplayer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm glad I didn't wreck there. Jeez. There's so many of these cars that I would love to test, but again, because of how this multiplayer works and the fact that if I finish in Platinum League, I'm only gonna get demoted to Gold, or if I finish in Legend League, I'm gonna get demoted to Platinum and things like that. It makes it difficult. That's a first. It makes it difficult to test some of these lower ranked cars, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, look at that. F12 TDF, a bunch of Ferrari FX6. This is the free try, I think, given the rank that everybody's using the same rank. Okay, that would make sense. Ooh, now let's see how we do over here in Norway. Because I don't imagine I'm gonna get a whole lot of anything here. Oh, I see an Apollo IE. And again, the acceleration of the FX6 probably is gonna do pretty good in a bunch of jumps, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Again, and I could have gone for a better Class C car again from maybe Silver 3, Silver 2, or whatever. But no, I really wanted to use this. And again, considering that I'm playing, man, I hate to say it like this because it sounds like I'm criticizing people for their skill level. But since I'm playing against players who may not necessarily have a ton of, let's say, success in multiplayer, again, it feels like I'm smurfing, so that's why I wanted to bring a car that it's actually not all that great. This car, the CLK GTR, is not an amazing car. It's not bad either, but it's nothing particularly special. It's not especially fast, it's not particularly accelerating, it's not particularly nitro efficient, it's not particularly handling focused. So yeah, it's like a whatever. And I thought indeed that it could be an interesting way of playing against other players who hopefully would be bringing better cars than this. So the skill gap may be made up by the performance gap between the cars. But hey, I don't know if I'm explaining this well enough. I hope it makes sense. In my head, it makes sense. I hope that for you, the viewer, it also makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, look at this. I'm gonna get another convincing W. I mean, unless I really mess up, but oof. And I even consider bringing a Class D car, but honestly, Class D against the Class S, like the FXX, I did think that it was a little bit too extreme. But given how convincing this first place is gonna be, I'm reconsidering my choices. It's too late anyway to try to switch lanes, so let's just commit to this and get another first place. Though honestly, I don't feel that I should celebrate them all that much, but hey, look at that, I just made it into gold. Let's go. Okay, now over here's where things might actually get pretty tough. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, right away, look at that. I mean, there's like a Gallardo, which is Class C, but there's more Grand Sport, some of the free tries of the Solus, Brabham. Okay, this might actually get pretty interesting, and I might lose all the races from here onwards, but actually I think that would be kind of good because it makes it a bit more interesting. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Now, you can see that I changed the color of the car because, man, this car has some absolutely amazing color options as the, official colors for the car, you know. A bunch of cars, the majority of cars, I would dare to say, tend to have some very meh official colors. Now, some are pretty cool and all, but some other are very basic. But this one has some really interesting ones, like this one kind of dual tone purpley. There's also like a dual tone green and even an orange one, just saying. Not that I'm saying that I'm gonna use the orange car. I would never do such a thing, but you know, just thought of mentioning it, that's all. All right, so I have the first place, though that guy in second might be catching up to me, though I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if by any chance those kind of bad around this course. No, look at that, it's catching up to me. Uh-oh. Oh boy, it's faster, definitely faster. Let's hope that he messes around here. Come on. He's gonna get past me over here. Oh boy, his acceleration beat me. Okay, fair enough. You see what I was saying? This is where things start getting interesting because I'm playing with a car that is straight up an entire league under, you know? Silver 4 versus Gold 4. That gets pretty interesting. And like I was saying, I'm actually glad that this is the case, to be finding more competition, because honestly, It would make me look good to just get a bunch of W's, but no, I think it's more interesting to see the struggle and see what the car can do and all of that. So yeah, I'm glad this is the case now. Is that a McMurtry? Did I just see a McMurtry? Oh boy, that's Class A, but the acceleration on that thing is bonkers. All right, I'm really curious, but anyway, let's focus over here and see if I can keep it together for a little bit. I feel like the McMurtry, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a weird one. I would almost dare to say that it's under-ranked, because the performance of that thing is not a very fast car, but man, is it a powerful one. But hey, I'm in third place. Let's see if I can somewhat catch up to these dudes. Oh boy. So you see, if I had brought a Class D car right now, I would be dead last, because yeah, that's a little too far gone when it comes to these races, but hey, it's fine. But like I was saying, at the very least, I'm very happy to finally use my CLK GTR. The last video that I did on this thing was probably like a year ago. So it's been a while. I wanted to revisit it because I love this car. All right, yeah, McMurtry, look at that thing. Yeah, that thing against my car, oof. But we got the DBS Superleggera, but I did with the Grand Sport, Gallardo, Solus, Praga, Bohema, and the Lancer. What's a Lancer doing over there? Okay, now I want you to look at the color of my car. It's right there. You saw it. It is a dual tone green. Oh man, it looks super, super cool. And don't mind me, I painted, well, technically not painted. I made the wing carbon fiber just because I like the wings to be black. But yeah, either way, let's see how we do over here. I honestly wasn't paying too much attention to what are my opponents. I see a Stingray Lego. I see a Solus. I see, what is that in front of me? That another Solus, I think? Yeah, I think that's, I'm not sure what that is. That fourth place that just made the jump. I'm not sure what that is. It kind of looked like a Solus, but I'm not convinced. Is that the Praga by any chance? Maybe it's the Praga, because I really don't think that's a Solus. Really curious. He just crashed. It's Juice. All right, I gotta check in the leaderboard what was Juice driving, because I'm really interested. I'm not sure that that was a Solus. But either way, fourth place. Ooh. Look at the color of my car. Isn't it fantastic? I'm glad that you agree. DBT assuming that you're gonna agree, but come on, how could you not? Just look at this thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Uh-oh, another wreck. That's fine. All right, at fourth place. Yeah, you can see the struggle now. Yep, this car might be a little bit too underpowered for this, but it's fine. So Juice, no, it was a Solus. He was driving a Solus indeed. Oh, look at that. Porsche Panamera actually won the race. Wow. All right, that's impressive. But now the time has come for me to focus, lock in, and get some results. No, honestly, in this track, I don't think I'll be able to, but hey, let me try anyway. Let's see if shutting up, I can actually do something half decent. Let's see, I'm telling you, I like that it didn't end up being a video of me doing a bunch of races just stomping on people. Listen, it's not that I like to be stomped on either, but you know, competition makes for fun videos, or so I think. I don't know, why don't you let me know in the comments if you would prefer to see a video where I just get a bunch of W's, or you prefer seeing, oh god! You prefer seeing videos like this where you just see me struggle and hopefully do something half decent. I was gonna go for that jump, but it's such an awkward angle, I just knew I was gonna end up in a half barrel roll. And just like that, because I made a noopsie, I lost my first place. Damn it, TBT, you said you were gonna shut up, and you've been yapping for the last 45 seconds. Well done. No, this is sarcasm. Oh wait, he went on the long route. And I mean, I have the jumps, but not much more than that. No! Oh man! No, he's faster. Wait up. They slowed down. What just happened? I don't know, but that's gonna be a... Now that's proper celebration. Oh, that was good. Alright, I mean, yeah, GG. No, legit, I like that one. It was a Grand Sport Solus, a Lego Technic. Yeah, okay. Oh, even a 4 GT Mark II. Interesting. All right, I like that race. That was fun. DBT, did you just paint your car orange? Maybe. Listen, it's a beautiful combination of colors and it's one of the default ones. How could I not? It's a fiery orange. It looks fantastic. Look at this thing. Oh, yeah. So, hey. You can't blame me for it. They gave me the opportunity and I took it. But yeah, let's see how we do over here. I hate this turn so much. A lot of cars end up going super wide on this turn. I don't understand. Very annoying. Oftentimes I wreck over there, especially on the Switch where for some reason it lags. Right now I'm playing in my Windows account. But yeah, when I play on the Switch, sometimes it lags when taking that turn, and well, that's not good news, so yep. Keep it together, keep it together. You're doing alright at a second place. What is that first place though? That looks like can't tell from here. Could that be a Corvette Grand Sport? Kinda looks like it, but I'm not sure. Considering that I'm kinda catching up to it, as in it's not going necessarily super fast, I would believe it's a Grand Sport. But I'm not 100% sure. The race is almost over though, so... Well, even then, a second place is not too bad, I think. I think it's fine. Alright. Was that a Grand Sport though? I don't know. Let's see, let's see. No, it was a Berlinetta. Ooh, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess I'm just traumatized with Grand Sports or something. I don't know. Now, despite me sounding very unenthusiastic regarding the performance of this car, I honestly think it's a pretty okay car. It's, I would say, pretty balanced and classy. It's not particularly good at anything, but it's not particularly bad at anything either. And with the decent handling and decent drift, yeah, it can do some damage, so I definitely can appreciate it. Again, it's just a matter of how multiplayer works and the fact that I don't often get the chance to use this car in a, let's say, fair scenario. So still, I like driving it because I really like this car. I didn't mention it this time, I mentioned it every time, so real quick. I really like this car because it reminds me of the first game that got me into real cars, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, where the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, though the race version, this is the Strassen version, the street version. The other one was the race one, was one of the powerful cars in that game, and I just loved it. It looks so cool. Oh man, absolutely fantastic, and that's why it occupies a very big part in my heart over here. Now, before I end this video, I promise you to show you some screenshots, because man, just check this out. Now, this you see on the screen right now, it's some screenshots that I took with the Vroom members. If you don't know what that is the membership program here on the channel. Check the information, it's over there by the join button. You have access to exclusive videos and whatnot, and in the highest tier you get to play with DBT and voice chat and all of that stuff, and that's what we were doing over here. We got to do some faux Le Mans races, we did some endurance long races in private lobbies while driving the powerhouses, I would say, of the GT1 days. We got the Mercedes-Benz CLK on the right side, on the middle we got the 911 GT1 Evolution, and on the left side we got the F1 LM, though that's not necessarily the race car or whatever, it's still the F1, so you kind of get the idea. So here's another picture, fancy stuff that we took over there, and finally one just showing the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, if you want to participate in the Vroom members program, check the information over there by the join button. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.